Unit Test 4.
1.
I went skiing in Italy with some friends last year. On the second day of our trip, I was feeling a bit unwell, and some of my friends recommended that I stay in the hotel. But I was determined not to waste my time, so I went skiing with them. I fell really badly on my way down the piste and got a complicated fracture in my right elbow. Since the accident, I've already had 2 surgeries, but I still do not have the full range of motion in my right arm, which means I can't stretch it out fully. This hasn't stopped me from going back to skiing, though.
2.
Last year I was working out in the gym and I badly strained a muscle in my left shoulder. To be honest, I could only blame myself for the injury, as I hadn't warmed up properly before the exercise. While I was doing the upright row, I felt a terrible pain in my left shoulder. In the hospital I was given an X-ray, which showed that some of the muscle fibres had broken. Luckily though, although it was really painful at first, the injury was not so serious as to require any clinical treatment. Still, it took over 2 months to heal completely.
3.
2 years ago, I had a cycling accident while I was riding in the forest. I shouldn't have been going so fast as the path was still wet after the rain the night before. Anyway, the bike skidded, I fell off and hit the ground really hard. At first, I thought I'd got away with a few bumps and scratches, but a week later I started getting frequent pains in my back. I wasn't getting any better, so I had to consult a doctor. It turned out that as a result of my accident, I was suffering from a ruptured disc. I spent over a week in hospital taking medicines and attending a course of physical therapy.
4. A few weeks ago I broke the calf bone in my right leg during a game of football. I was just going to shoot at the goal when one of the defenders attacked me. It was a really brutal foul, which he got sent off for. I was taken to hospital where the doctor diagnosed me with a broken bone. Fortunately, though, there were no complications, so I stayed there for just 2 days. Got my leg in plaster and then returned home. I had the plaster removed yesterday and everything seems to be fine, but the doctor says I'll have to wait a few months before I go back to doing sports.